sitting here on the FPSL round 5 at Belgium. I am sitting alongside Gordon here today.
What's happening, troops?
We are both here. Today a few less drivers in today because obviously the new games come up and everyone's kind of tired of this game, which is fair enough. I do fully support that, but nevertheless, hopefully it's still going to be a decent race. Just looking there now, because I actually didn't have time to look at the races in the lobby. There isn't actually many in there. There's obviously in the top momentum, like Reese is there, French is there, TKM isn't, Epic isn't, Bazooka Joe. So they're kind of the top 5 already battling at the moment. But Bazooka Joe's there.
Joe isn't.
Yeah, he's there, but I don't know why I said him. But you know what I mean, like. So TKM and Epic missing out here. So Reese, his closest competitor in this lobby is French, who is 74 points, 46 off him. So, you know, that's not good for the other two boys. Hopefully they won't let Reese slip away too much from them.
Hayden's not here either today.
Yeah, it's very quiet today, so what must be happening, I don't know. God only knows, hey, God only knows. I know he's the dreaded Belgium. Well, I'm not a fan of myself.
Up thing. Rouge into Radian.
Minging.
Minging, stinging.
Absolutely minging. But anyways, in the one-shot qualifying here. Jesus Christ, we only have 7 drivers. So everyone has a chance here to get points. That's hardly not right, we only have 7 drivers.
It's gonna be a boring race, I think.
Yep, it's gonna be hopefully not, but I'd say it could be a long hour. We have one viewer online here.
Probably James or Shay. Oh no, they could be watching the United game, never mind.
To be fair, 93 days there, we don't have the fella. We don't have other fella who's going to win the formation lap this time. Look at Joe actually in second place.
Green prize.
Yeah, green prize, that's it.
Colin leading.
Intervention race for communicating with online servers. Go on, Colin, my son.
It's dropped into 4th now. Hadlers though.
Nice. Looks like a Joe looking very tasty so far, nice. Been up in P1 very much since the start. Obviously that bit now going, but you know. Could
Strange
be
having a shocker.
Yeah. We race taking back that first place. Could be a bit of a mixed up race here. We might get an unexpected race. For all we know. You know? But anyways. We raced, not having any luck last night. He was racing, I believe in FPSL. I think he did crash out in Monza. Paper Trench. Wasn't good form last night. So I was maybe hoping to take the form to his F2 league here. We are still on board here with Bazooka Joe, but Reese is up in the first noise. I think it's a good enough margin too, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, can't tell. But
Good wee bit.
Pardon me. If I can find
Trench must have invalidated or spun or something.
There you go.
There you go.
Tired, yeah. So, oh, does that look like
Reese as well? Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is going to be interesting. And that's Bazooka Joe who takes pole position. I believe that's his first pole position of the F2 league. So well done to him on that, taking home a few extra points, of course, at their pole position. It's always good to have. May help him. So Morris Minor full second off that and Burn 2 off that, and so there's quite a few gaps actually already forming. Hopefully it Doesn't say that way in the race, but you know.
United's on in the 20th. Jesus.
Is that?
Yeah. I don't know if we should go on that because it's packed.
Dude, how are we going now?
Don't want the coronavirus.
Yes, guys, stay inside. Oh yes.
Alcoholic.
Why?
I'm knackered, hey.
Oh, sorry, don't even chat. I know.
You know what I'll be doing after the stream anyway?
I don't want to know, do I?
Sleeping.
Not fair. Paper Trench still not ready up here, but
It's a
at
PG
last,
channel.
Bazooka Joe leading the formation lap here from Morris Minor and Brown.
He's went on the mediums.
Oh, so he has.
Trench also on the mediums.
We'll have a look here to see the tyres here. So two medium runners, and that's Bazooka Joe and Trench. So Bazooka Joe obviously sitting in first place, so he can try to keep the soft runners behind him, which will help him as much as possible. And the more laps he does, and keeps them behind him, because of course they're supposed to be quicker than him in the first stint. But yeah. So Bazooka Joe's at a nice big spot at the moment. Hopefully he gets a nice run. Obviously with the tyres being harder to warm up and that and soft. But Trench going for the same strategy, so that could see him fighting through the grid at the end. You never know. Bit of a gap for him now between Trench and Reese. But yeah, we are on board here with Colin. Colin was a decent season so far now. He's definitely improving, which is what you like to see.
Done well in the F1 league as well.
Yeah. Last weekend in the F2, he was the only one to go on a one stop. He outsmarted everyone, and he did profit from it. Just good points from it. It was a Monza last week, wasn't it?
For this?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think so. Why?
I know it was wet the first race. Aye, it was.
Yeah, might have been red. But anyways, we are coming up to the final corner here. Well, final two corners. The final chicane. With Bazooka Joe. With them heated mediums, hopefully. Morris Minor behind him. In terms of qualifying pace, Bazooka Joe does look a bit quicker. But, you know, anything could happen here.
Once the gap's forming in the race though, it'll be a very boring race.
Hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, we are sitting on here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the Indian flag here on the side of Bazooka Joe's flag, or scar, and this, away we go here. But what an awful camera view, but anyways, we see here pretty good start from everyone. No clear advantage there. Sorry, Gordon, can you just keep us updated here every 2 seconds? Sorry, bad timing, but...
Yeah, well, wee Reese must have crashed going up Oruz and Aerodillion. He's away at the back now. French fighting with Brown and Morris, I think. Seems to be a wee bit of lag, probably because of the host's dodgy internet.
Sorry guys, I am back Gordon, any updates there?
Trench fighting with Brown, but it's like lagging because he's dodgy internet.
Oh, yeah.
Reese must have crashed going up.
Rouge, yeah, I seen that actually. But no. So, Bazooka Joe making a good wee start there, 2.2. Oh, and there's wing damage from Patters hitting Vapor Trench. So that's good to allow Trench to pass. Sorry, not Trench to pass. Colin to pass him quite easily. And Reese is well behind now, 7.8's the gap. Morris is dropping back a good bit from Bazooka Joe already in this first lap.
If I was Reese, I'd pat and go straight on the mediums and just take the mediums to the end.
Yeah, what's his wing like, or does he have any wing?
Don't know if it does he.
He's lost in the end, but yeah.
I'd
So wing
probably.
damage from Reese, and I'd say the spin that rattle on. Yeah, I'd say what, but say or whatever it was, Rouge must have damaged his tires. Always see him come into the pits here. Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Brown now in the back of Mark Minor. It's the closest gap we have at the moment, on the 7th in the second lap. So not good for me and Gordon. Oh wait, Trench is right behind Brown. Side by side into they do tap, and Brown hits the wall and comes back out on the track, and he hits Patters hits Brown. Oh my god.
I'd say that's Trench's fault in my opinion. That
I didn't fully see it, to be honest.
Trench tried to go around the outside and tap the back of Brown and sent him flying.
But nothing poor Patters could do there. Going up at Rouge flat out obviously, and Brown coming back onto the track and just giving him a wee scale.
Rouge is 45 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'd say Patters will be putting this lap too. And Colin is losing time to Vapor French, but also gaining time on Patters, I'd say, because of his wing damage. But Trench behind Morris Minor, and that's the closest gap we have got. Trench on the back here, Morris Minor. Recovery drive here from his qualifying session, which wasn't the greatest. I wonder will Morris Minor see that he isn't really in the battle with Trench, so he might let him past. Maybe not.
Well, everyone's getting points anyway.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Brown does or not, but...
Nah, but like people that are still racing.
Look at Joe, still good pace. 3.4 is the gap. Patters with a 10-second.
Like he just cut the whole chicane and went into the pits.
Did he?
Yeah.
Anyways, we have Vapor Trench on the back of Morris Minor here. Might just make a move. Nope, not this time. Patters in the pit, and Reese being able to pass him. I do not know how. That must have been
Reese
a
was
long
45 seconds behind and now he's only 20.
Jesus. Oh, he's not. He's more than 20 behind.
36, yeah.
Or Colin. Yeah, I was thinking that.
But he took 5 seconds out of Padder in like the first 2 corners.
But I think Patters had no wing, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, and as we see Trent on the back of Morris Minor again. Just glancing at the map there quick. But apart from these two, the grid is very disconnected again. It's not a very nice sight to see, not gonna lie, boys. So Trent here on the back of Morris Minor. Makes a move down the inside. Morris Minor decides to back out of that challenge and let Trench on through in order to avoid wing damage. But Trench, yeah, I was going to say went a bit wide there. Morris Minor with 10 sec. How was that a 10-second penalty? What? Were you on over that?
No, what happened?
Oh my days. He was going through this final chicane, right?
Mm.
And I mean, like, he might have been on the curb. I could have got a warning. But, like, Jesus Christ, he got a 10-second penalty. Once he did
That
he
must
get
have
in the
happened
limits.
to
That was almost.
Paddles as well.
It actually only has 2 warnings as well.
Paddles went back on themselves.
Did he?
Pretty sure he did.
Colin is into the pit. I wonder where he'll come out actually in terms of Reese. Coming out of the pit now. Reese coming around the final corner. Colin out quite a good distance too to Reese. Reese flying though, we just set a fast lap at 2:01. By the looks of it here, it's going to be Bazooka Joe and Vapor Count in the hot seat for P1. Morris Minor point, well, just about a second behind now. Trying to keep up, obviously, but he's still in great position here for a podium. Oh, and there's a yellow flag in sector 1, I think that's Patters. Yeah, it was, so he spun out of Rouge. Tricky corner it is. So it is weird, but Rouge now, the gap to Colin, just about under 5 seconds. Gaining a lot actually there, yeah.
Pardon me.
Yeah, pardon, hey. Morris Minor, now the gap is 2 to Trench. Trench isn't really gaining as much as I expected, I think. Only a few tenths in the last 2 laps or whatever before, or after he got past Morris.
Looks like Joe had a really bad exit the last chicane.
Did he?
Yeah.
Bazooka Joe looking strong and far. Looking very strong indeed.
Wonder when they're pitting this for the sauce. Say 9 or 10.
We're resetting another fastest lap.
Trench might, I'd say Trench might try the
Undercut or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needed because he's not really gaining much from Bazooka Joe. I think he did there in that sector a bit, to be fair, but I think he dropped, or Bazooka Joe dropped off. But Bazooka Joe looking strong in the safety car today. Patters again into the pit. Must have wing damage. On board here with Trench as he tries to hunt down first place. With Epic and TKM not in the round, gives Bazooka Joe the opportunity to rack in a lot of points against his competitors. Sitting 5th in the standings at the moment he is. Pretty consistent so far. He is on to Trench lagging, like I don't know what. Catching up a bit now to Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe feeling the nerves. As Morris Minor pits to try to go for the undercut on whoever may be in front of him. I suppose he is on the softs anyways, never mind guys, sorry about that. So onto the pits he goes. And the medium Zuka one's right. Oh, Trench with a 3-second penalty.
That'll help Bazooka Joe when they go in the sauce. If he doesn't get any
Yeah.
penalties.
Bazooka Joe doesn't even have a warning yet. Wow, that's good. But yeah, things looking good for Bazooka Joe here. So he's pretty much in net 6 seconds in front of Trench. As it stands. Oh, sector 2 yellow flag. Oh, it's actually Bazooka Joe,
Paddles.
Bazooka Joe. Oh no, Patters. Oh my god, I shit the tongues here. Seen, because the same kind of colour on the map, isn't it?
Mm.
So I was like, oh my days, no way. Patters not enjoying Spa here. 1 minute 22 seconds out of the top 5 here. Hey, Reese gaining on Colin, but not by much. The gap was, I think, 3 seconds last time I looked. I think Reese has this penalty do, does he? No, 2
I'm
warnings,
not
free
sure.
Reese, and Colin's no warning, so Freeze gets a penalty. Colin could have it good here as well. Lagging that he is, but oh, he's sliding out a bit there, allowing Colin to get away and clear the DRS where the main straight. And the straight's another wee bit away yet, but right a full 10th that counts. Colin a bit wide there, I think. Spatters into the pit again.
So he'll be retiring. He might not want to though, because if he doesn't, he'll get points.
He's in the back of Colin here. DRS is activated. It is there for him. Obviously, Colin not far away from Reese. Sorry, from Mark Minor. So one of them could be in for a wee podium position there. Trench now right in the back of Pacific Joe as well. Oh, 1.7 seconds. Reese has got a better run up as it seems out of Rouge Rouge. The DRS is activated and he goes down outside, around outside there. And he has made the move complete and Reese is up to P4. Here's his 3-second time penalties that could play in the hands of Patters. Sorry, not Patters, Colin. As we see Vapor Trench closing on Bazooka Joe as well. Gap is now 1.2 seconds.
Oh, Bazooka Joe went into the pit.
Into the pit to cover off the undercut. And Trench going for the overcut. Oh, Bazooka Joe's got 5 seconds. That's certainly not going to help him. I don't think Trench has got any more penalties recently too, so yeah. Trench has 1 penalty. So Bazooka Joe will be looking for a 2-second gap when he comes out of the pit, which is pretty much what he had whenever he went into the pit, I think. Maybe a bit less, but anyways. Did he save it? Or is this that slow one after the pit stops? Anyways, around the first corner he comes in the pit lane and full beams after he goes down towards the Rouge. Let's see if them fresh cold tyres they can spin come up here. Touch wood they don't, but you know anything could happen. No, and he takes a quick helmet and flies here on the DRS one. Nothing with DRS, I don't see it. Reese now 6.4 behind Morris, so podium chances looking there. Could happen. So what Bazooka Joe needs to do now is outpace Trench in order to stop the overcut from working for Trench. So he needs to kind of push really, but then he doesn't want to run his tyres, so Trench doesn't quite feel that nothing to defend with. So leave the ball with him, and he can do whatever he wants. Gap's 24. I wonder how long the flip is in this.
I don't know. Try Hank. Trench is in now.
Is he?
Yeah.
24.2 is the gap. On board here with Bazooka Joe as it comes into the finish again.
It's really close.
You see Trench now coming out of the pit, but I believe Bazooka Joe's got him, but it could be tight as they come out. Trench is coming out of the pit here now, but he is inside of Bazooka Joe, but he does get out.
1.4. So Trench is still got the win. Not 2.5 it says from you now.
Yeah, he got a quicker kind of getaway obviously, but so the gap now, Bazooka Joe and Trench down to 3 seconds. Bazooka Joe needing Trench to stay behind 2 seconds, I believe. I think Bazooka Joe 5 second. Trench with penalty and just 3 warnings, so penalty. So yeah, Bazooka Joe want to keep this gap to 2 seconds at least in order for him to take the top position here. Looking pretty sturdy so far, nice, and from the last 2 tenths there. It's not too bad indeed. Also been not the best of races of noise, hopefully next race is better. Marshmallow keeping the gap, keeping cool there in P3. This gap now to reach 5.5. So still doing a good job there up in P3. Looking good here to retain P3 and noise he is. Trench now 2.5 is the gap. 2 is a good Joe. Closing for that P1 position. Bazooka Joe was a fastest lap, but will Trench beat that? Obviously not because he's on out lap, but he might now.
He needs to get within under 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Bazooka Joe to take the win.
I don't know if Trench knows that, but
Oh, he might not actually.
but anyways. So yeah, this is the closest battle we have here anyways. Lars Maynard doing a good job here. Starting P2 I think, wasn't it? And setting a P3 here at the moment comfortably. Comfortably enough. I know Reese is gaining on him, but not too significantly I don't think. But don't know if he'll catch him maybe in the last lap or not, but oh, Trench is now 2.1 out behind Bazooka Joe. So very close here. I'd like to see Bazooka Joe get his first final noise, it'll be nice. Nice for him. And I'd also bring him back up a bit in terms of the standings. Player standings, I would bring him back up. Getting more position as well, so that helps.
I'd say he'll lose it this low because Trench is flying.
Trench is doing a good job, yeah. .2 now the gap and is anyways. Anyways, with a steady 5 behind Mars Minor. Just dipped under the 4, or just dipped into the 4 mark now. Trench a bit wide there. Way to go, fastest lap in the game, but Trench beats it by 4 tenths. Oh my days.
Aye.
Trench flying here. Round one is the gap. So we see they both won it. Oh, French got the corner. Don't know how that's not a... Is that a warning? Yeah, that's a warning. I was thinking that. So hopefully he doesn't get a penalty anyways. So that would not be good for him.
Just to go round there again twice, so he might.
True, anything could happen at this stage still. Nothing's certain in round one. Let's step on for 2 seconds here now. Yeah, and it goes to 1.8. So Trench pretty much in the lead at the moment in terms of penalties and that kind of stuff. So that is. He's dropping back a little bit there to Morris. I just don't think he can actually catch much more, to be quite honest. Seems he's kind of stuck with 5 seconds behind him.
It's because his tyres are 4 laps older than
I suppose, yeah.
Morris.
Oh yeah, he had the pit for a wing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Nothing considering, and he's doing a good job. Reese back in P4.
It's at 12 points.
Obviously not the way he'd wanted to have been after all his podiums, I think, and like every single race. Look at Joe with 3-second time penalty again, so that's just not going to help him at all. So he has he got 2 warnings this lap. Christ. Anyways, yeah. So Trench in a nice spot here at the moment with the fast lap again. Might look so. Oh, Morse might have a 3-second penalty. Oh, that could bring Reese into it actually.
Yeah, if he gets down.
Reese has a penalty as well, but Morris has 2. So, but Reese needs to follow a second out of Morris now in the final lap. Final 2 laps in order to secure that podium spot. Oh, he spins a bit there. That's not going to help him run up to a Rouge. Obviously needing as much speed as possible. Trench is right behind. He's like a Joe now.
Full tense. Yeah, he'll get him in the straight.
Here he stopped back a good bit there, actually. Trench right behind, but Joe could pose a move now. He's close enough, maybe. Might want to go for it, and he does, down the inside. Ooh, from the tap side of. Oh, Bazooka Joe, and he hits the wall. Trying to into the wall.
I think that was just a racing incident, to be honest. Because they both went in too wide at the corners.
Yeah, seemed like Bazooka Joe didn't give him much room, but then again, Trench was kind of driving into my noise. He wasn't really following the line, if you get me.
Yeah.
So
No, when they say because of Joe.
Trench was really trusting him for space, and he didn't give it really, and that's kind of disappointing enough. That brings Morris Minor 6.7 behind him, but I think he's safe enough because of penalties. But yeah, because of that, I think Bazooka Joe looking now to get the win on the fastest lap. It's going to be at 9.6, but it might change here. Yeah, 8.6. I wonder did Bazooka Joe suffer any damage actually?
He might have.
No, he didn't. End plate's all intact, the wing is still intact. Bazooka Joe here coming through the first sector. We're about to hit the DRS point. On his final lap here of the 15. Being pretty much in first place, apart from whenever he cut it, of course, but pretty much in first place the whole race. Oh, we see Colin overtake Reese. What happened with Reese? Into the pits?
Yeah. Why? Did they damage his one?
I do not know. No yellow flags come up.
No, he just pitted for a new setter.
But I can't do nothing with them because it's weird, not gonna lie, boys. Don't understand that
But he's
one.
still getting 10 points, so
Yeah, I just don't understand why he put it, but like I thought he can't even go past that. Like, but Morse now 6.3 behind Trench. I wonder what they. Oh, Trench picking up a lot of warnings there recently, but Morse Minor with 2 penalties, so I think Trench is safe enough from Morse. As it looks.
Look
Yeah.
at Joe.
Colin picking up nice points in P4 if he continues this way. Anyways, on board here with Bazooka Joe as he comes into the second last corner of the race. So pretty good race from Bazooka Joe, obviously taking P1 in qualifying, so pole position. Some racking him up already, some points into the race, and taking P1 in the race. Oh, we got a 5-second unserved. I don't think he'll be overtaken by Trench with penalties anyways. No, he is safe enough. Bazooka Joe has secured his first victory in F2 and possibly in FPSL for all I know. But well done to him, racking up points to take it to the other competitors in the championship standings. So well done for him for that. Favourite Trench picking up P2. Not a bad run from the back of the grid, obviously. Trench, but so P2 he'll be happy with that, I'd say. Maybe hoping he could have got P1, but you know, Morris Minor sitting with P3, so he'll be extremely happy with the podium. Oh, Collins only 4 seconds off the podium. Fourth space, still brilliant from Colin, so well done for him for that. And Wee Reese sitting in P5, so Reese making up one position, I think. I feel like he could, I think he thinks he could have gone a bit better, but I think he did hit his wing in the first lap. Yeah, spun out of Rouge, didn't he? Yeah, well done to the top 3 anyways. It's a good race from Bazooka Joe. Sadly it wasn't the greatest race from us, but you know, hopefully this next one's good.
What will it be, 5 lap? I'd say it probably will.
Will it be even a 5 lap, I wonder?
I don't know. 4 maybe?
French
well, if that was what, that was 50%.
Well.
Be 6. 5 or 6 now? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, sir. So the next race starts in another like 10 seconds. So Brown will be starting P1, I think, or I forget, does it start with... wonder will he even get P1 because of the DNF, but anyways. Patters, P1, front row anyways, Patters. Reese at the front of the grid as he starts, so he's looking to be in a nice spot there already. Pardon me, guys. I'm very tired.
Can I wait to go to sleep?
Oh man, I'm gonna have conk.
Wee bit of was on later, maybe then I want to wake up.
If I'm not, like, sleeping.
Depends if there's dull wants to FaceTime again with fucking next thing.
Nice one.
You can just feel my skin all sticky because I've been sunburnt, man. It's annoying.
Okay. Don't really get sunburnt, to be honest.
Aye, because you're bloody half-caste, pretty much.
Can't say that nowadays, mate. Joking.
Okay.
Oh, Warren does take P1 with Patters sitting alongside him in the front row here. Wonder what type of compounds everyone is on. So Brown on the softs, Patters mediums, Reese softs, and everyone else on the mediums as well. So Brown and Reese looking to be in a strong position so far. I know
I was right,
there's
5
going
laps.
around, but you were good math, man.
I didn't even, I just guessed.
You're looking at a 10-minute race here, guys. So Please give us the most good 10-minute race you can produce for me. But was like a Joe, the P1 man, starting from the back of the grid here, looking to make wonders, like Trench did in the last race, 2P2. Morris Minor starts in P5. Colin again in P4, which I think he had in the race anyways. That's a good position from him. If he could keep it, he'd be happy out. Racking up good points already in the first race. Fair play to him. Really race, not looking to get, or not hoping to have had, or not having as good a race as he'd hoped in the first round. But you know, there's always chance for, there's always a second chance, I suppose. Anything could happen, like I say. Patters, P2. Man was a lap down, but you know, he still racked up points, so that's all that matters really. And he's sitting on the front row of Brown, so looking maybe for another win from Patters. Oh no, he didn't rack up, he didn't get the win last week, did he?
Paddles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did. It was like that. No, it was P2. Because he had
Yeah,
a
might
penalty,
have
I
stolen
think.
off him. So Patters will be looking for their redemption here. Getting a penalty last week and his win stolen off him, but he will be dying to prove that he can do it again. But anyways, we come up to the chicane here, the final chicane. Let's see the driver slow up a bit. There's a bit of a gap for him. But, you know, so a bit of a gap for him there between Patters and Reese. Why is the view so weird? Like, I don't understand. What is this?
You just have to wait a wee minute. Once they're all on, if you flip between them, you'll get a better. There we go.
Okay. Oh, we see Brown angled very aggressively towards his, and now they're all just angled that way, aren't they? Oh, we see actually Physical Joe getting a class start there, it seems. Up to P5. And then the drama back here. No, it seems clean enough so far. Oh,
Who
but
spun?
someone, and I think that's Colin. Yeah, Colin has spun, and Patters.
Fishtailed.
Physical Joe behind Trench again, but, you know. Reese made it up to P2 as Morris dropped down to P3, and
We rescored on Brown.
on the back here of, you're right. Reese has made it to P1 with the Joe on the back here pressing hard on the Vapor Trench. And Patters and Joe hustling there a bit. Patters almost losing it. Brown a bit wide there might cause Morris Minor to jump in there, but not too far back on this occasion. Vapor Trench on the back of Morris Minor, eager to get up to Reese. Obviously getting away a bit at the moment. Morris Minor goes wide, which helps Trench to get past him easier. And Bazooka Joe gets past him as well, so Morris drops down to P5. Patters a bit far back to make a move this time, but so Brown is about a second behind Reese. And Trench would seem to Brown a bit wider there, I think, but I think Joe right in the back of Trench here. Morris Minor in the back of him. So it's a bit close here from everyone at the moment. Obviously, no real overtaking yet. Morris Minor is close together. Trench a bit wide there from the Joe. Morris Minor is close enough, he might have a wee go, but he is not. Trench now 1 second behind Brown. Morris Minor is just dropping back. Morris Minor not a good lap at all. He's dropped from P2 to P7 here. Sorry, P6. And Colin drops 3 positions also. But Morris Minor on the back here of his mate Patters on the main straight. Straight line speed here from Morris to try to get past Patters. And Patters outbreaks him a bit and keeps the spot.
We just get out of the DRS. Ranger Brown anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of spreading out a bit here now. Everyone's going to have second gap apart from Morris, who's behind Patrick.
Anything can still happen though, going up Eau Rouge.
True. Wonder did anyone get any penalties running yet so far? I don't think I've seen any, but you know. Brown's got a warning. Show nothing. Patters is on for a penalty. There's 2 warnings. Morris has a warning and that's it. So we have a trench now 6/10 behind Brown. So I think Brown is kinda backing up a wee bit into Trench, and Trench is backing up a wee bit into Physical Joe as Morris is in the back of Patters again. Not giving this one up, Morris. Physical Joe very wide there. Patters spins the back wheels, which could cause Morris to jump on that. Around the outside here into turn 1. Does a switchback. Oh. Spins rears a wee bit there. Does Morris Minor almost loses it and he does make contact with Patters, but it's not significant enough for him to
should get
spin him.
Yeah.
Trench DRS activated on the back of Brown. Until next occasion.
Yeah.
Morris makes some moving Patters. With the DRS helping him. I think Joe drop back a wee bit after that very wide exit into the final corner. Trench on the back of Brown here looking for that P2. Salvage his, make the most of his weekend here. So pretty solid so far from the man. Very close here to Brown is with his ex-teammate. Brown a bit wide there, which could cause Trench to sweep in and go around the outside. Trench goes for the switchback and he taps Brown, but not enough for him to spin around, thankfully. So Trench has got P2, Brown into P3, and Blizzard is now right in the back of Brown. Brown has had a bad exit. Blizzard Joe in the slipstream and having to jump off the throttle twice because he's that close. It's could see a possibility down the inside, but he brakes early just in case. Patters gets past Morris Minor again. Oh, when he goes for the switchback, does Morris Minor. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
I think Joe tapped
Brown collided. I did not see that. Morris Minor is suddenly on for a podium here again. Who got the penalty there? Joe for the switchback. Morris?
Yeah.
Joe makes the switchback work there. But the battle not over yet as Morris is right in the back of him. With DRS as well activated, and then the slipstream and Morris get past with ease. So Physical Joe down to P4 again. Brown is now in the back of Patters and he makes it around the outside as well. Patters kind of forces him a bit closer into the corner. Oh, Morris and Physical Joe changing paces again. Morris goes for the inside line and there's a yellow flag in second 2. I don't know who that is, to be quite honest. So Morris right up behind Physical Joe, having to ease off as well. Holland not too far behind, 2.6 as the gap. So Morris on the inside here of Physical Joe, battling the 2 guys here, hustling for that 3rd place position. Morris now in the back here, slipstream. And there's another yellow flag and it's Brown, and he actually does retire there. must have went on the and hit the wall on the left side. Bazooka Joe a bit wide there. Morris might just get a better exit than him out of his corner, because we know Bazooka Joe has spun it twice already, but or has made collision twice there. Morris right in the back of Bazooka Joe. Was big a bit earlier to get a better run up onto Rouge, just in case he does tap him. Never know, boys. On the final lap here, Morris on the back of Bazooka Joe looking for that P3 position. DRS is activated. Brown has left the second, and Morris goes for the move on Bazooka Joe and makes it, and he is up into P3, but I don't think that battle's over yet. They're side by side in this first sector here. I do not know yet. Bazooka Joe better exit again and down the inside at the hairpin. This is interesting, this, and he goes wide and Morris regains the position back up into P3, and Bazooka Joe, Bazooka Joe lights his rears up. One he retires, so Bazooka Joe lights his rears up and hits Morris, I think, and goes into the wall. I think he actually got on the curb a wee bit there, but so yeah. Colin is on for a podium here if the penalties are significant.
I think Morris has the podium because it's 2-second penalty and the 25%.
So is it?
Yeah, I think so anyway, I could be wrong.
I know it's a good position again from Colin here in P4. I know he's well done to him, and it's pretty Brown and Bazooka Joe and Morris ended up like that because that was a good battle. I know his re-race comes up to the final corner here to take another victory in F2. Re-race with a disappointing first race, but he does rack up a few points to get back for that. And Vapor Trench with a P2 again. So pretty solid weekend here from Trench, and Morris again with a podium. So well done to him. Did he get a podium in the first race as well, I think, didn't he? Or am I going mad? I forget. But anyways, I know... Hey?
I don't know, what kind of way?
But anyways, another great result by Colin again, P4 again, so 2 P4s a bit Colin, so that is a good result from him and Patters. A bit back again, but P5, so he'll take that. Disappointing for Bazooka Joe, considering his first result, and he was actually on for good points again, but, you know, it happens, so we'll see the results overall for the weekend here. I don't understand this, but okay.
Right, so Bazooka Joe get 25 points because he won the first race. Trench get 20.
Don't forget Bazooka Joe got 4 points for qualifying. So Bazooka Joe comes out on top of points in terms of points. But they're all very close in the top 3. Actually, it was only 6 points split them. Colin making up a good few points, making up 20 points in Morris Minor as well, with a good weekend there, a week here. Brown was a disappointing week, only, well, not bad, like, but 8 points. Are making up the lowest in the good. But obviously, good weekend, well, good week here from Bazooka Joe. Pity about the second race, but still very good. Nevertheless, anyways guys, that does conclude the FPSL F2 round 5, I believe, Belgium. I think it is round 5, yeah. So Bazooka Joe pretty much overall coming out on top. Fair play to him. First win here in F2, and well done to all again. And we'll see you all next week.
Good luck.